This is a video holding me accountable for what I hope I'm going to embark on here. Um, I'm a kind of guy who has a lot of crazy ideas for like movies or books or stories. Some of my friends will know I'll message them at like 3 a.m. and be like, "Hey, I just had this idea. What do you think? Does it sound good?" And most of the time they're polite enough to say, "Yeah, that's really good. You should do that." And I never do. And I never do because I never feel like it's worth it, or that it's good enough, or that I could do it. I've always liked stories and telling stories. When I was younger, I used to want to be a writer, but over the past couple of years, I've liked that. Any ideas I've had, I've never felt were good enough. And I think part of it is just not believing in myself, but also I'm afraid of it not being good enough. And I shouldn't be. I should kind of just say, whether it's good or not, let's do it. So that's what I'm going to try to do with this one, because this idea I like. And it's kind of been a common thread through all the ideas I've had. I've always said that whatever story I do tell, I want it to feel real, and I want the people in it to feel real, so people can relate to it, so people know it's not just a story, but it's a real story. And it kind of dawned on me, why can't it just be a story about real people? Like, simple and to the point. And luckily enough, I know a lot of real people who've done some pretty cool things. I know people who've backpacked across Asia and through countries like Vietnam, and other friends who've climbed mountains and gone to the base camp of Everest. I've known friends who've gotten qualifications in lifeguarding, which I think is pretty cool, or have done things to better themselves and push themselves. And then I know friends and acquaintances and stuff who've dealt with tough times, who've gone through depression and mental health issues, and others who've dealt with loss and stuff like that. That is, I've never experienced, and I find very hard to understand what that must be like. But they've gotten through it, and that is impressive to me. And so stories like that is kind of what I want to explore. What drives people through those things in life? What gets you through the hard times? And then in situations where people are pushing themselves, what pushes people to put themselves in a hard position? Like, if you were going to climb a mountain, you're comfortable where you are. What makes you want to step out of that easy place of living and go be in a difficult place? So I kind of want to explore and find out why people, or how people, get through problems that we can't foresee, and ones that we make for ourselves. And part of the reason I picked that kind of topic is because I think it would say a lot about a person. And I've always been under the belief that people are very similar, and parts of being a person in this world people don't talk about, but we all share. And I want to see if that is true, if I'm right in believing any of that. And I think the best way, like, I feel I can tell that story. I don't know how to film a proper video. I'm doing this on my phone. I have no idea about editing a video or sound or anything. But I can tell a story. And hopefully, and I know people who have the knowledge of all those other areas that hopefully I'll be able to ask for a bit of help with that. But I have a story that I feel will talk to people, and will also make me experience something new by sticking to this project and experiencing that kind of problem in my life. So this video, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I'll probably post it somewhere. But if you watch it, whether you're a friend, an acquaintance, or you never heard of me before and you somehow stumbled across this video, push me. Hold me accountable. Don't let me forget about this one. Don't let it just go be in the drawer of every other idea that I had and never pursued. Because I think that's a good way to take that first step. And that's what I need. So yeah, if you like, and feel free to ask any questions, message me or whatever, about this idea. If you want to be a part of it, or if you anything, feel free. Yeah. Okay, that's it. Woo.